And we have some big breaking updates coming in at this point in time, and these are related to the Karnataka story, the Bengaluru Stampede story, where 11 people lost their lives. The event management company Viewers DNA has now made several allegations against the government in its petition in the High Court. Times Now has accessed details of the petition. The state government decided to host the program in front of Vidhana Soudha. Heavy police deployment was ensured at Vidhana Soudha, but not enough police personnel were deployed near Chinnaswamy Stadium. DNA, in fact, the event management company claims that it appointed some 584 private security personnel, and government is trying to cover up and trying to focus more on the event management company and the RCB here. The team, in fact, instead of looking at its own failure by ordering arrest. Based on Chief Minister's instructions, 2 DNA staff members have been arrested. Lathi charge by late arriving police caused the stampede is what they are claiming. The event plans at Vidhana Soudha and Chinnaswamy Stadium were the decisions that the government had taken. Now, that's a very, very big claim that has come in from the event management company here. It was the government that invited people to RCB victory celebrations. Chief Secretary had coordinated and planned every moment of this particular event. The stampede viewers occurred because of events at both Vidhana Soudha and Chinnaswamy Stadium. That's the latest update coming in. So a big revelation, a sensational revelation, in fact, that has been made by the event management company here, wherein it has made it absolutely clear that it was the government that planned the entire celebration, be it at Vidhana Soudha or the Chinnaswamy Stadium. And these allegations have been made by DNA, the event management company, in the High Court. And Times Now has exclusively accessed the details of this particular petition. According to this petition, the state government decided to invite people, and the state government were responsible for both the events that took place, first at Vidhana Soudha and then at Chinnaswamy Stadium. Let me go across to my colleague Neha Hebale joining us on the broadcast for more on this. Neha, this is sensational. Give us more details. What exactly have they revealed to the High Court, the event management company, about who really planned the event?
Well, yes, of course, we're seeing the manner in which now the developments in this particular, story, of course, have been picking up. Now we're seeing, not just, of course, DNA Entertainment, they're rushing to the Karnataka High Court, but for that matter, even RCB as a franchisee now rushing to the court. We're seeing that, the blame game over here only continues to go on. You have the government that went on to blame RCB as a franchisee for having organized this event. Now you have RCB also that's gone on to move court there. And now, even as fingers are being pointed at DNA Networks there, as arrests have come through of senior officials from DNA Networks, they have now rushed to court as well. In fact, of course, what they've also gone on to say in that petition there that they've moved in court being the fact that, this was government negligence. In fact, just, of course, to very quickly read out a couple of, pointers, of course, of what's really come out from that petition here. It also goes on to, make several allegations here against the government. It says that, even citing what happened at Wankiri Stadium, where the seating capacity was just about 32,000, but that victory parade that took place there with a strength of nearly about 3 lakh is when this didn't really happen, giving an example of, how the arrangements, of course, by the state government here were lax. More importantly, they've also, in fact, gone on to talk about a letter that sought permission to actually hold this particular parade here. But that, in fact, too, is something that's found a mention here. Moreover, they've even gone on to talk about how there was heavy police deployment at Vidhana Soudha, but none really at the stadium. Of course, a host of things that have been pointed out now in this petition that's been moved by DNA Networks, the event management company,
right,
who's also now, of course, in the limbo here after 2 of their officials got arrested.
Right.
We'll really have to wait and see if the matter comes up in court today.
Right. Stay on with us, Neha. Like you've been telling us, there have been more updates as